What's happening, Wisdom Warriors of Light? Back at it for another video. How y'all doing, man? Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Hope y'all are doing well, man. We're getting very, very close to um, the new year, man. I mean, the new year. The I say that because September is going to be a new year for a lot of us, the rebirth of a lot of us. And before I get into any of that, if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. I love you all. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the subscribers. Thank you for helping and contributing to this beautiful community, this beautiful channel where we're going to grow it for a safe place for us all to just be and share our stories and share our journeys together. When you put your comments in, when you share this video to one other person, you're helping to change the evolutionary shift in consciousness, this great awakening. You're helping to wake somebody up. You're helping to just, help change someone else, or help someone else to change themselves. Let's use that terminology. That's better than us trying to force somebody to change. But yeah, I wanted to get on here and talk about the energies that are upcoming for September, and what I've been feeling and what I've been experiencing. Look, we're August 29th, and we're very, very close on the verge of September, which is going to be a powerful month, man. A lot of us have been feeling these bursts of energy, these like we're being shot out of a cannon, type of energies. And just do something here. I'll put this underneath the camera. I'm sorry. That's actually better, man. For some reason, it was like kind of crooked a little bit, but I put the put something underneath it. It seems to be much better. So let me just move it over. There you go. That's better. So with that being said. And I got all that housekeeping out of the way. Yeah, I mean, we're going to be coming onto a blue full moon on the 31st, and well, I guess it's more or less called like a super moon, and it's, from what I'm gathering, a lot of people are saying, a lot of things that I'm receiving in downloads, like it's a portal in love, bringing together a lot of soulmates and twin flames and soul connections. And I've been feeling this kind of like that this was going to happen this year, and I feel like it's been happening. But at the same time, a lot of our old relationships are going to be falling off, or relationships that we don't resonate with, and the ones we try to force that we don't want to let go of, it's going to be very, very painful physically and energetically and emotionally to put ourselves in those relationships that aren't working. So it's a very, very big time, and that's why I feel like up to this point, leading up to September, we've kind of been seeing a pattern when I go in the Akashic records, and when I do oracle card readings, or when I pull angel cards from the angel guide oracle deck, for different random people and for myself. A lot of what has been coming through is cutting the cord. This has been a pattern this past month in August, and I would even venture to say like June and July, and maybe even months before that, where we've been kind of pushed in a way. I've been seeing surrender a lot, let go a lot, not even in the cards, but just in my own situations, my own awareness. The messages I've been receiving for myself has been surrender and let go, and it's been preparing us gradually for what's coming in September and beyond, because we have to be ready for the potentiality of people transitioning on, of losing relationships that maybe you were in for 20, 30 years, married, or partnerships, or family dynamics, or romantic, or friendships. This is a very big dynamic that's been going on and that's been playing out, and it's kind of, we've been piecemealed, because clearly the universe and our higher self is not just going to give us everything at once. It has to be breadcrumbed, and that's the word I usually get when I'm in the Akashic records. Everything gets breadcrumbed. And it's funny because I did a reading on someone and they did a reading on me today, and interestingly enough, we both were told no. Like, we got the hammer. Like, that's it. That's all you're getting today. There's nothing else you're getting. There's no more information. This is it. And they did like this for both of us. We both got this kind of visual. Like, boom, the hammer came down. Like, no, that's it. You're done. You ain't getting any more about these subjects you're asking about. That's it. Done. Over for now. It doesn't mean you can't revisit those questions or those things you want to get answers about. It'll just be when the time is right, and something else may be pressing even more because you're not ready for that information yet. So believe me, it all comes in divine timing, and it's perfectly orchestrated. And as we go forward, we are going to have to let go more and more of these dynamics. Maybe even an old job that you're at. Maybe, like I said, I named a bunch of things: a romantic partner, a friendship, a family dynamic, whatever the case may be, material things. I found myself yesterday, or this week, getting rid of more stuff. I found myself packing and taking some photos. I'm gonna ship a package to a friend of a bunch of things that I'm letting go of, finally, that need to be let go of. I went through this closet yesterday and I pulled out tons and tons of stuff that I'm going to try to find or get guidance on where I can take it and maybe sell it all at once, or whatever I'm feeling or being guided to do with it, essentially, with everything else, because I'm shedding aspects of myself as we go forward, and especially as we go into September, we're stepping more and more into who we truly are. And that includes how you're showing up in the world, how you're showing up to others, how you're showing up for yourself. We can't pretend anymore. We can't fake it anymore. And, it's interesting and ironic, but it's starting to make a lot more sense. The clarity is coming in much, much more. And they've been kind of telling me that was going to happen for me. I was going to start receiving more and more clarity and more a view from a greater vantage point. And not to mention, let's put that aside. Let's say that we're making room also for our soulmates, our soul connections, our soul tribes, our romantic connections, our divine connections, our twin flames, our whatever you've been waiting for, whatever you've been wishing for. These connections are starting to roll in as you let go of these other aspects of you, whether it be material, whether it be physical, whether it be physical on your own physicality, like detoxing, which is something that I'm kind of being guided to do this month coming up. I just got done, I told you guys about this, I just got done, I think I finished in the beginning of August, where I did a colon cleanse. And now I'm kind of getting guided back to fasting. So I'm gonna maybe push the envelope and try to do more days, or I'm gonna continue to do the intermittent. I've been doing the intermittent fasting, but then I'm gonna tie back in where I'm gonna start back again where I do a day, and then the following week maybe I push it to 2 days or 3 days or whatever. But here's the thing. There's no expectation. I'm not setting any expectations. I'm going to do it as it feels right for me, and I'm going to do it on the fly. And I'm not going to set this expectation that if I do it, I'm going to do it tomorrow, and if I do it tomorrow, I'm going to do it till this specific day. No, I'm going to do it, and as I feel fit, I'm going to stop when I feel it's right for me and my body. And that's what we have to do going forward. We have to listen more to our intuition, which is guiding us and getting louder and louder. And keep in mind that when September comes and October and November and December, things are going to get louder and louder in the external, intentionally, to try to get your attention, to try to distract you away from you and yourself and your intuition and your guidance. It's going to be a theme, and you're going to start seeing things become louder and louder in the external, intentionally, to gain your attention. Because where attention goes, energy flows. So the more you put your attention to these things in the external, in the matrix, in the 3D world, the more you're taking that attention away from yourself. You're taking away from your intuition, your inner guidance that's guiding you every step of the way. Because as I said in many other videos, your intuition and your higher self talks very softly and lovingly. You'll never hear it speak loud or angry or aggressively. It's always a very soft, subtle voice that's very light. And if you're distracted just a little bit, you won't hear it. You will not hear it. It's not the same as the ego. It's not the same as a thought in your mind. It comes from deep down inside. And it's very light and subtle and soft and loving and kind and compassionate. And it will never judge you. But it's very light. And just the smallest distraction will take you away from it. And take you away from hearing that inner guidance and that inner message. So, with that being said, I mean, so it's like when you take yourself out in nature, or you sit in stillness, or you meditate, those are the times you can ask questions and hear that voice and pay attention to that voice if there's no distractions. And that's the thing that the external world, the 3D matrix, the 3D world, all these beings that are trying to get I'm going to call them beings, dark entities, dark beings, whatever. I don't want to be using certain words on here, because you know why, and I don't need to go into that. And so, the more you give your attention to these things that are happening, these chaotic things that are going to continue to get louder, like these things they call natural things in the external, like that can destroy things, and you know what I'm referring to. The more you give your attention to it, the more you're going to take away the attention from yourself and your higher self and your intuition and your guidance. And that's exactly what they want. So they can have that control, and they can put you in fear. So just know that. Take yourself out of that, and don't stop allowing that to take your attention away from you. I was listening to a channeling of the GFL, which is, if you're not familiar with the GFL, it's the Galactic Federation of Light. And the first thing that they came through and said was that distractions, that's the biggest thing that's happening for humanity right now. It's distractions. It's taking us away from ourselves. It's keeping us from listening to our inner guidance and our intuition. It's putting us into fear, and it's putting us into these survival mentalities or survival modes. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't prepare and you shouldn't pay attention to what's going on, but when you really immerse yourself in it, and it's really taking away from who you are, and distracting yourself, then they've done their job. They've won. They've gotten control over you. So, I urge you to spend more time in nature, like I tell you guys all the time on this channel. I urge you to sit in stillness. I urge you to spend time with you. I feel like September is going to be a huge majority of September, if not all of it, is going to be, a lot of people are going to be going into hermit mode and spending time within themselves, spending time to get to know who they are, spending time getting to know themselves, spending time to detox, like I'm planning on doing some more of. If you, like I said many times, let me know in the comments what you want me to discuss. If you want me to go more into detail about detoxing, let me know. I'm more than happy to do that. But by the way, the battery is drained. I just realized it. I didn't charge it. So I think this is a great place to stop the video. I love you all, man. I hope that you take this serious and you start writing down and journaling and evaluating your life and what you want to see for it. And just embrace it all, man. We're being guided, like I said in a previous video. We're being guided. We're being protected. We have spiritual beings all around us. We have a spiritual team guiding us and protecting us. So just know that. Just know that. And let go of the fear. Let go of the attachment to all these things in the external. I love you all, man. Just take a deep breath. Breathe in and breathe out. I love you all. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. From my heart to yours, take care of yourselves and each other. Until next time, I will see you in the next one. Let's go, Wisdom Warriors of Light. We got this.